episode of Little Moo Bakes here based at the Bakeaholics HQ. This is our new channel, and what you can expect to find from us is lots of different weekly baking videos, from drip cakes, birthday cakes, brownies, tiffins, rocky roads, you name it, you'll be able to find it here. So please do subscribe to our channel because we'll be releasing weekly content and we can't wait for you to all see it. So welcome to this video. Today we thought we'd do something a little bit Christmas inspired, as we're in that Twixmas period between Christmas and New Year where nobody knows what day it is. So we thought we'd use something to get rid of those Christmas chocolates, to help you all from eating it and to protect those diets. So today we're going to be making a chocolate tiffin with a Christmas inspired twist. So this rocky road is a bit different. So we're calling it a tiffin, however we're not going to use raisins because not everyone likes raisins and they're not the best. So we're going to be using a mix of Heroes and Celebration in ours. However, you can use anything. You can use anything from Maltesers, Quality Street, anything that you've got left over. We're not limited to anything. So what you're going to need is, we have got 300 grams in each bowl of, we've got a milk chocolate and we have a dark chocolate. These are a Belgian chocolate, however you can use any chocolate that you have accessible. You can even do it all milk or all dark, depending on what you have available. You can even use the bars from Tesco's or Sainsbury's or Dairy Milk, whatever you prefer. So what we're going to do first of all, is we're going to get these bowls with our butter. So in here I've got 150 grams of unsalted butter. This is approximately half a bowl. So if you don't have scales, what I say is you can break up 3 bars of each and just cut up half a block of butter. So we're going to melt these all together in the microwave. So I'm going to go do that now. Now, as you can see, this is all fully melted and combined. It's going to look a bit silky, a bit like a ganache. Not like fully melted chocolate, as we've got the butter in there. So now what we're going to do is going to head back over and add the rest of the ingredients. Now, you need to work quite fast for this. As you can see, it is quite a thick ganache consistency. So next we're going to add 150 grams of golden syrup. I've already measured this out. So what I do is I just scoop it round. You need some good muscles for this because it is quite strong. However, this gives it a lovely tiffin texture. So we're just going to scoop this in. There is a little trick where you can try warm it up a bit, your spoon, and get it out. However, I haven't got time. So we're going to stir in all the golden syrup, nice and speedy, so you get a lovely silky, and it gets a little bit shinier. Not too much shinier, but as you can see, just a little bit shinier. Now, next we're going to add 300 grams of biscuits. We normally use just digestives. However, as it's Christmas and we have lots of cookies lying around, we thought we'd upgrade it and do half biscuit and half Maryland cookies. So in here, I've got 150 grams of digestives and 150 grams of Maryland biscuits. So just going to pour them in first. Then, give it a good old stir. Oh, missing one. Make sure they're all combined and all covered before we add the next ingredient. Now, next you're going to add your chocolates. In here, we've got Heroes and Celebrations. So you've got a mix of things like Bounties, Double Deckers, 12, anything you can think of, we've got in here. So we're just going to pop these in. I've used 300 grams. However, depends how many you want. You could always lower the biscuit and add more chocolate if you would like. However, I do like a nice crunch from the biscuits. So we're just going to stir them in. As you can see, it's quite thick, so you do have to work quite fast. It's a lovely, thick, chocolatey fudginess consistency. So I'm just going to mix that all together till it's all coated by the chocolate mix. Then we're going to grab our tin. We are using, oh, there's the flyaway biscuit, a 7x7 inch PME tin. PME are great tins because they're nice and deep, and obviously this is quite thick, deep tiffin / rocky road. However, you can use any tin you have. If you've got like a circle cake tin or a bigger tin, you can always make it bigger for the quantities. We will add in the description box below what you need equipment-wise and ingredients, so then you can see how you can scale it up if necessary. So, I've already lined this with greaseproof. Do make sure you use greaseproof so we can pull it out once it's set. And I'm just going to scoop all the mixture into here. Oh, look at that. It's one of those things you really do want to just lick the spoon, but we're not going to. So we're going to scoop all of this into here. Then we're going to press it into the sides. Make sure when you do this, you press it nice and evenly So you get a nice layer of everything distributed, all your chocolates or your biscuits. So we're just going to press it all down so it's nice and flat. And all the corners. It does take a bit of welly, but it is important. Push it in. There we go. Until it's nice and flat and pushed into all the corners. Then we're going to set this in the fridge, and then I'm going to show you how we make the top for it. Now we're going to pop that in the fridge to chill whilst we make the top for the tiffin. Now that the tiffin has all set in the fridge, as you can see it's still a little bit soft, but that will all be okay. We're now going to make the topping to make it look that extra bit of deliciousness. So in this bowl I've melted 300 grams of chocolate, 150 grams of milk and 150 grams of dark. However, you can just use milk or dark if you prefer, but we have just done a little mix as it makes it lovely, rich and delicious. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour this onto the top of the tiffin. So silky. As I said before, we use a Belgian chocolate, however you can use any chocolate you can get your hands on. One of my personal favourites is dairy milk. Ooh. So I'm just going to push that out to the sides. This is all evenly distributed. Nice and glossy. And make sure when you first make this, the first stage, when I said it's so important to get it into the corners, just so when we do this, it spreads nice and evenly. Now that's all distributed, we're going to grab, I've got around roughly 100 grams of a mix of heroes and celebrations here, which I'm just going to cut up into smaller chunks and pop on the top. Just going to pop these on the board. You can use a sharp knife, so please be careful if you are making this for children. So I'm just going to chop all these bits up and just scatter these on top, like so. So that was a bunch. What else have we got here? Oh, Milky Way. Oh, crunchy. Just pop these on top for decoration. You don't have to do this part if you want to skip this out or you don't have enough bits of chocolate, don't worry. Yeah, you've got some double decker, the dinky ones. These all on top. I don't know if we're going to use all of these. Some cream eggs. Isn't that peculiar that you can have a cream egg in a box of Christmas chocolates? However, then you can't get them this time of year. Soon we'll be on to all the Easter bakes. Right, I think that's enough. You don't need all the chocolates. Then what we're going to do to give it that little bit of extra Christmas cheer is I'm going to add a few sprinkles. Just going to grab a handful of gold sprinkles just to make it pop that little bit more. This is not crucial, this is optional. Pop these on, then I'll show you what this looks like. There you go. What we can do there. And then that is the finished tiffin. I'm going to pop it in the fridge and then I'll come back and show you once we've chopped it up. And here we go, we have the final finished product. It's delicious. I've just had a little nibble whilst we've been chopping it. But this is our Christmas inspired tiffin using up all those leftovers. So as you can see, it's oozing. You've got Bounties, Maltesers, Mars bars, everything. You can pop in all your favourite Christmas leftovers and make the most delicious, fully loaded tiffin chocolate deliciousness. So yeah, that was our first video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please do make sure that you hit down below and subscribe to our channel and like this video. And then it will give you a little notification every time we post. We're going to be aiming to posting every week of loads of really exciting content, baking videos, behind the scenes, stuff in the shop. We cannot wait to show you all. So thank you so much. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And here's to 2022 and what you're going to see from our amazing channel. Thank you.